Well, last week was a lot better. All right, so let me move in closer here. So last week, definitely a lot better for me than the first week. First week, I went 4-12, and I was reeling. I was like, "Do I even know anything about football?" Then last week happened, and I got back on track. I got 11 games correct, so went 11-5. So we're gonna hopefully continue that momentum this week. Starting with our Thursday night game, we have the Steelers and the Browns. Now, normally this would be an easy Steelers pick. I don't know which Steelers team is going to show up though. I'm pretty sure they just got TJ Watt back, so I'm pretty sure the Steelers are going to win this one. But it is a AFC North division game. I'm still going to pick the Steelers. Next, we have the red hot Buffalo Bills going against the equally as red hot Dolphins. Dolphins coming off a huge win last week in a game I didn't think they would win, but they did against the Ravens. Bills also won on Monday, so they kind of have a short week this week, but I really don't think that's going to affect them very much. I'm going to pick the Bills here, but if the Dolphins win, I honestly won't be too shocked because Dolphins are really good. But the Bills are probably the number one team right now, so I'm going to go with the Dolphins. Next, oh, a team that disappointed and a team that shocked me. We have the Cincinnati Bengals going up against the New Jersey Jets. Now, this you'd think would be easy. Pick the Bengals. They were in the Super Bowl last year. They improved, in quotation, their offensive line. Although Cowboys, they are really good at going after the quarterback. Probably the strength of the Cowboys is that defensive line. However, Bengals have just looked inconsistent. Jets, like I said, came out with a shocker, huge comeback victory. I'm gonna go. This is a hard one. I'm gonna go with the Bengals, thinking that the Bengals will bounce back and be fine. If not, just never gonna pick them again. Next, we have the Raiders going against the very shocking Tennessee Titans. Man, this is another hard one because the Raiders are really good. They barely lost against the Cardinals, but the Cardinals don't seem like they're that good this year. Titans seem like they are flopping. I'm going to go with my gut again on this one and say the Tennessee Titans will win this game. But I could honestly see the Raiders picking up a win here and the Titans falling yet again. Next, we have the Saints and the Panthers. Panthers have looked absolutely terrible. Saints, finally lost to Tom Brady and the Bucks. This is another hard one. Panthers kind of just are lackluster. I just don't see them winning this game. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Saints to win this game. Next, we have a very good, scary game to pick, but very good game nonetheless. The Ravens and the Patriots. Oh, man. Do I trust that the Ravens are able to run the ball even though they lost to the Dolphins? It was very, very close, and Dolphins were able to make a miraculous comeback. Do I think that the Patriots are willing to be able to beat the Ravens? I kind of do. I'm going to go with my gut here. Usually I'd pick the Ravens, but I'm going to go with the Patriots on this one. I don't know why. I feel like the Patriots just are going to win this game. Yeah, it's a battle of the who would be a better team to face the Dolphins again. They both lost to the Dolphins. All right. I don't like this game. And here's why. The Lions' main problem, I believe, is our secondary. We've had a couple injuries already to our defense. One was very scary. Aiden Hutchinson. Seems like he's okay, though. I gotta go with who I thought would win this game at the beginning of the year. I have to believe that my prediction of the Lions going 10-7 with a home playoff game is correct. So I'm going to pick the Lions. I have to. That and at least the Lions got close with the Eagles. The Vikings absolutely stunk it up. And I feel like Kirk Cousins doesn't do well under pressure. Hopefully Aiden Hutchinson will be healthy enough to be able to apply the pressure. This is a no-brainer. Even though it's a NFC East division game, the Commanders are really, really bad. Eagles are really, really good. Easy pick. Eagles all the way. It might even be a blowout. Chiefs and the Colts. Now, Colts kind of shocked me, and not in a good way. They're kind of terrible. Chiefs kind of look like the old Chiefs. I believe they are 2-0 right now. I'm going to go with the Chiefs on this one. Colts just don't look good. Maybe next year. You could turn it around. Chiefs over the Colts. The next one is the Texans against the Bears. Now, the Bears got absolutely walloped by Green Bay, but I think they are actually a good team. Better definitely than I thought they were. Texans, they're a team. They are a team. I actually don't even remember. Did the Texans win last week? They did not, and they lost to the Broncos, who looked absolutely terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears. It's a hard choice to do because I don't like the Bears, but I just don't trust the Texans. So now we have the Jaguars and the Chargers. Now the Jaguars, they walloped the Colts. Kind of made Trevor Lawrence look like a MVP quarterback, but that is the Colts, and the Colts are absolutely dog water this year. Chargers, did the Chargers win? I honestly don't even remember. Some of the games were so crazy that... So they put up a really good fight against the Chiefs. That's correct. So, do I think that the Jaguars are going to beat the Chargers? No. I think the Chargers are absolutely going to dominate this game. Give me the Chargers. You had your limelight, Jaguars. Next game, we have the Rams going against the Cardinals. Interesting game. Rams lost week 1. Maybe week 1 jitters. Also going against the Bills didn't help. Came back week 2, and I believe they actually blew out. Was it... Who'd they face? I can't remember. Where are they? Oh, they actually won a close game. So the Falcons were coming back, and just, they're the Falcons, so they couldn't really win. Cardinals won, but very, very lucky fashion. Getting a fumble. I honestly thought he threw the ball outside of the end zone running for the touchdown before he crossed the line. However, they didn't see it that way. Cardinals ended up winning in overtime against the Raiders. That was a good game, though. I'm going to pick the Rams to win this game. The Cardinals are just... I don't know, seem like an overrated team. Maybe in my mind only, but... Next, we have the Green Bay Packers going against the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers kind of looked scary in a way that they got into a fight, and uh, Evans got suspended. I know he's going for an appeal, but I doubt he'll get it. His argument was he was protecting his quarterback. Okay. You don't throw punches, though. That gets you ejected. And it did, and he got suspended. It was only for a game, but this is kind of a big game. Going against the Packers, who absolutely wallop the Bears. I'm going to go still with the Buccaneers, though. I don't think Green Bay's defense is as elite as people are saying they are. Because they had the Vikings absolutely tear them apart with one dude. Honestly, the Bears couldn't do it because the Bears are pretty much garbage. But I don't think the Packers are as good as people think they are. Next, we have the Battle of the Birds. We have the Falcons and the Seahawks. Who do I think is honestly a more dog water team? Oh, man. If this would have been the first week, I probably would have picked the Falcons. But I just don't think the Falcons are capable of winning games. If they have a lead, they blow it. If they're starting to, make a comeback, they blow it. How are you going to win games? You can't, come back and win. You can't keep a lead. Seahawks did surprise me week 1, but then, were the Seahawks week 2. Who did they lose to? I know they lost because I did not pick the Seahawks. They lost to the 49ers with Jimmy G coming back. So, oh, man. I'm going to go with the Falcons. And the Falcons better not let me down. I don't know what I'll do if the Falcons lose this game, too. Give me the Falcons. All right, moving on. The 49ers, who we just talked about, lost Trey Lance. Now have Jimmy G back. Pretty sure they're glad to have him back because Trey Lance, I don't think, was very good. However, they are going against the Broncos, who are also not good. Even with Russell Wilson, I can't believe the Broncos are as bad as they are with Russell Wilson. Honestly thought this was going to be a playoff contender. I don't think they're going to even get second in the division now. I'm going to pick the 49ers just because I believe in them more than I believe in Broncos. Interesting game. An NFC East division game. The second one this week. We have the Monday Night Football game. Cowboys and the Giants. Now, Cowboys, very notorious for losing on prime time. And this is as prime time as it gets. Everyone watches Monday Night Football. That watches football, at least. They honestly looked really, really good. However, the Giants are a very shocking team this year. I did not expect them to be this good. I actually believe it will continue. I think Cowboys got kind of lucky going against a very weak offensive line in the Bengals. So they were able to take advantage of that. I don't think they'll have this kind of luck against the Giants. I'm actually going to pick the Giants to win this game. I know the Giants are just as bad at losing primetime games as the Cowboys. So, those are my weekly picks. Hopefully it's like last week and goes good. And hopefully it's not like week 1 and goes really, really bad. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. All of them all work fantastically. Go ahead and try them out. Go ahead. Push them right now. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Big Toe, signing out.